A top Democrat now making a wild accusation that just made him the laughingstock of America. Before I continue, what if I told you you could try something for free that would give you the very real opportunity to make some serious money? Sounds too good to be true, right? Well, our sponsors at Trade Genius are doing just that. They're giving away a 7-day subscription so you can see what it's all about. Do not miss this opportunity. After this video, plug in to learn more at tradelikeagenius.com. Now, back to the news. Julia Cohen for the Conservative Tribune reports that the Minnesota Democratic Representative Keith Ellison suggested that Republicans want to suppress voters, put it out in a tweet, of which the tweets in the article have been since deleted. He replied, "Yup." Now, if you don't know who Ellison is, he's the Democratic National Committee Deputy Chair. He was replying to another tweet in which the user said if voting didn't matter, the GOP wouldn't be working so hard to prevent people from doing it. Yeah, he responded to that guy saying, yup. Yeah, so he's agreeing with that point. Now, this is not the first time that Ellison has linked the GOP to voter suppression. It's a common tactic of the left. Quote, more proof of Republicans using race to suppress people of color votes. Read before you judge. He tweeted in 2016 with a link to an article that said Republicans who live in districts with substantial black populations are most likely to be supportive of voter ID laws. Ellison also, he liked the idea of letting global citizens vote on whether U.S. corporations can operate. Take a look.
I like the concept, and here's why. A charter is, in effect, a public license to operate a corporate entity. It wasn't always a part of our world that there were these things we now call corporations. Right. It was really kind of an outgrowth of the 1860s that the corporate entity began to develop. It is a license. And why? And if it's a license, why shouldn't that license be associated with things that license are often associated with? If I have a driver's license, that means I'm going to operate an automobile responsibly. I'm going to insure it. I'm going to obey traffic laws. If I have a license to sell peanuts, I'm going to sell them on the place and time, manner, and location that the license allows for. Now, a charter is really just a license to operate a public entity. And before the 1860s, they had license, they had charters, but they were limited in time and scope and for a certain kind of purpose. You could start a corporation to build a bridge, to build a windmill, to do certain kinds of specific duties, because people then knew that if you gave an entity the kind of power that a corporation has, it could cause trouble. Well, we're in a world now where, corporate responsibility, I think, is something that we're in much greater need for. And look, there might be people listening to me and say, oh, Keith doesn't like corporations. Wrong. I used to own one. I ran a law firm, and I had a corporation that owned the company. I don't have a problem with the concept of a corporation. I have a problem with the lack of accountability. And I do think corporate licenses should be limited in duration and scope. There needs to be a showing that you are abiding by the public interest as defined by public representatives, which you're talking about. So look, I'm not here to say that every detail is, I don't know. I'm going to study it. But I will tell you that I like the idea of limiting a corporate charter in time. I like the idea of a corporation needing to make a case to a group of citizen jurors that their corporate charter should be renewed. I like that. I like it. I like the concept.
It's unbelievable. These fools whine about foreign meddling in our elections, but don't want voter ID, and then they want globalists to determine our future. If they want open borders, go to another country. But that's what they want. They want open borders. They want a global society. They want to end America as you and I know it, and as you and I love it. They hate this country. Comment below. We'll see you at the next report for the Next News Network. I'm Gary Franchi. Quick question for you. Are you watching the markets? Bitcoin? Yeah, I know. It looks pretty scary. But what if I told you there was a way to ride this roller coaster without fear? What if I told you there was a way to actually make money in the crypto market despite these conditions with the help of an expert? Well, TradeGeniusAcademy.com has new specials that they're offering until the 28th of this month. TradeGeniusAcademy.com has now launched new software. It's called the Day Trading Money Machine Deluxe Edition, which is a buy-sell indicator that can be used on cryptocurrencies and ETF stocks. Now, if you don't know, indicators are useful tools that beginners and advanced traders use to give them confidence whether to take a buy or sell signal on a stock. TradeGenius highly recommends that traders use an indicator tool as a good reference. Now, the best part is that Bob Kudla, and his team will teach you how at TradeGeniusAcademy.com. So take a look at some of these specials, go to the website, TradeGeniusAcademy.com, and learn how you can cash in on the digital money revolution. Thank you for watching that report. If you want more, subscribe to the channel by clicking on the Next News Network logo right here. And you can watch our latest news reports by clicking here. Or for the latest breaking news, click right here. Also, if you want to watch the most viral news on the channel, the news reports that Hillary and Obama hate, then click right here.